Hey guys, this is Unmarried Master back for another What If. This is what if Asta had anti-light sword magic. Last time we left off is where Asta and Juno's team and Asta's team just came back from the dungeon mission and got healed, and they were heading in to report to the Risen King. They run into Julius Nova Cronus as normal, and they both show him the new spells where Asta is able to summon his anti-light light spirit, but Juno is unable to summon self, and Asta's spirit has changed from its normal skin tone to a light dark, a little bit darker, and has horns coming out on one side of her head, and the wings, one's jet black and one is bright as the sun. So it's basically half of her side is bright as possible and one is dark, which in turn makes it so that Asta is able to makes it so it cancels each other out and you're able to see the wind spirit and not the light spirit. And Julius sends him to the feast as usual, and he runs off. Everything up to the point where Asta is attacked by the Sand Mage happens the same. Asta, he pulls out his sand creation magic, which he creates a golem to hold Asta, but instead of using his swords, he just unleashes his magic power, anti-magic power, which is felt, and the sand is cancelled out, and the other fight scores the same, but it's more one-sided until Silver Eagle's captain comes out and does this mana presence thing where he makes the air chill. Then Asta just releases all of his magic power as well, which rivals Noel Silver's, and which startles him for a bit. Then he goes for an attack. He prepares his attack, but before he could even say the first word, he's knocked unconscious by Asta. This surprises every single one of the people that are there. Every single person that is there. They're looking at Asta as if he was some kind of intruder. So they all attack except the Lion King's captain and his younger brother. They all attack at once, which Asta just pulls out one of the swords that he creates and slices it. He pulls out two swords and swings them to opposite directions as he's doing in the picture, and this cancels out every single one of their spells and sends a shockwave towards them, which knocks them down onto the ground. As they hit the ground, the earthquake is felt. The earth shaking is felt, and the mage, and that in the original jumps, knocks open the door and tells him the Clover Kingdom's under attack. Without even saying anything, Asta just runs off. No, Asta just flies off. He sees the person who creates the zombies. He pretty much just laser beams him. But it's blocked by one of the zombies, his number 3, which is instantly eradicated, and then he pulls out his number 1, and which is still no match for Asta, but Asta can't find a weakness in his defense until the captain of Vermilion comes in, and he pretty much tells Asta to calm down and focus calm down, don't rush into things, and because of this advice, Asta is able to defeat him. And this is when the portals open, and he is sent. Both of them are sent into the white area that Vengeance is waiting in, and starting to turn into Patry. When Patry notices that Asta has come with him, he tells, I'm gonna make it so this time they don't see the transformation. He tells mage that teleported them in to teleport Asta back out, but before he can finish his sentence, Asta just runs at him at his top speed, which surprises Patry, and he's able to react because of his light magic, but he's not able to keep up since he doesn't have the light spirit. And at this point, Asta is not using his light spirit because it drains too much of his mana. He hasn't trained with it enough. At this point, Asta is going one-on-one until Asta starts to run out of mana. He decides to do a final full-out attack. He does the attack. He calls it light spirit magic. Vortex of light, which sucks in Patry and undoes the seal that's been placed on him. That has been placed on him, and this is when the third eye comes in and seals Patry's power away, and Ugolian and Asta are sent back to where they were. And once the power is sealed, Vengeance is back into the Clover Kingdom and fighting off the zombie horde. The reason that the zombie horde is still alive is because the person who made the zombies is still alive. I forgot his name. He pretty much is still alive, and he uses the portals to get away. And at this time, the Silver Eagles and the rest of them come back and destroy everything. Destroy every one of them. Since Patry is injured, the Wizard King is able to injure both of his arms this time and one of his legs, and this makes it so Patry wants to train harder and get more power before he does his plan to resurrect the elves. I'm gonna leave it here for today. Thank you guys for listening. Leave a like if you liked. Subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.